Hello, welcome back to Champ Wrestlings. Today we're playing Crocodile. I love this deck. I've not been on for a while. I have some stuff to say on that at the end of the video. But right now I want to talk about Crocodile. I love this deck. Um, for those looking with the leader, very simple. You cannot move your opponent's characters through effects. Activate main once per turn. KO a Baroque Works type character, which is everything in the deck, but this event. And then give one of your opponent's -10 cost, and then you may mill two. This effect on its own is sort of mediocre. Let's be honest. This effect is not all that. But let's get to the deck list, right? This is a very standard deck list. Croc does not have a lot of iterations, but there's utility cards. You have 10 2Ks. Formless Wednesday, give Trash's character, give a 0 cost -2K power. 2 Golden Week on KO, draw 2. And then 4 Miss Merry Christmas on KO, draw 1. And then you KO a 1 cost plus stage. This is niche. It's like good in like Blackbeard and Mihawk, and outside of that, not really. It doesn't matter all that much, not in my opinion. But they're 2Ks, right? 10 2Ks. 10 doesn't seem like much, but trust me, it's actually a lot more than average. Um, if you play like a 12 2K deck, usually you'll see like 6 of them. With Crocodile, these 10 2Ks act more like 9 to 11 because you can recycle them out of trash. We'll get to that in a second. And it's also, this one stage has a very strong effect. Give a 0 cost -2K comes up a lot. We'll get into that too. You have 8 searchers. Makita, which is a leader locked search 4, then trash. And then event, which is search 3, trash, trigger, search. Pretty cool. Okay, first relevant card early game Boncray. 4 cost 5K, 1K counter. This deck has very few bricks. The only bricks are 7, 8, and then events. But on KO, play a character with a type including Brokeworks and it costs a 5 or less from your hand or trash other than himself. Well, what are your targets? 3 of Babe. Blocker on KO, return an 8 or less Brokeworks from trash to hand. 5, 6 Double Finger. If you have 7 more cards in trash, it becomes a 7K power, and all your characters with type including Brokeworks gain +2 cost. The 5, 6 Daz Bones. If your opponent's character costs 0 or character costs 8 or more, this character can attack character turns played. On play, rest of character that costs 0. And then 5, 6 Gem, Blocker, if his character costs 0, character that costs 8 or more, draw 2 trash 1. Very, very solid effects. Generally, Bentham is turning into Death Bones. Generally. Um, Gem is a solid blocker. He can be a little scary late game, because the deck does kind of tends to mill out. But draw 2 trash 1, like a hand neutral 6K blocker, I mean, it's cleaning up the Dom minus, right? Very good. Double Finger is great. There's just a 5/7 vanilla that defends your board from a lot of things like Grav Blade or 8 cost Jinbei. Black removal out, that's not base cost, that's Gucci if you ever run into that. But also, like, Green Mihawk, getting around that on your big guys is nice. And, like, 5 cost Prona. Turning 5s into 7s is just very helpful in the overall scope of the meta. Babe, Bentham's very rarely turning into Babe because of just they're both 4 costs, right? Usually if you can play Bentham, you can play Babe. But it's still very good. Babe's an incredible blocker, and it's also one of your main defense pieces late game in my experience. So what do you do with Bentham? Well, you play it on 4, you swing with it on 6, and you turn it into a card, gives them -0, -10 cost, and then you play another one of your 5 drops to go with it. Generally, like your quote-unquote high roll is playing 2 gems out on 6. Draw 4, trash 2, 2 6K blockers, massive defense. And this deck likes to defend late early, and again, in my experience. So, as much early game defense as you can have, better. However, if Bentham is in your trash, you can play out Miss All Sunday. On play for like Flip Brokeworks, play character Brokeworks type 4 or less and a Brokeworks type 1 from your trash. So, this is usually playing out Bentham Searcher. Straight up. Other instances, your main combos are Bentham Searcher, Bentham Wednesday, Babe Searcher. Bentham Wednesday, and then turning Bentham into Daz Bones, even that thing -3 cost, or -3K power, I do believe actually comes up in one of our games. And, I mean, it's really good. Developing an 8K and a 6K, and you can swing that 6K into a -2K body. So if it's a 9K, you're just going even immediately, and then you're just doing whatever other board you have is really good. If you just go like Searcher into like Babe, you go like +2 off your Sunday, so you're going hand positive, and then you're getting another card from trash in hand, you're getting a blocker, or you can go Searcher Bentham and then turn Bentham into Gem and get a blocker, or you can set up your double finger. This Missile Sunday is pretty much like Croc is the core of the deck, but Missile Sunday is still the best card. This separates good Croc players from bad Croc players, and good Croc players from great Croc players. How you utilize your Missile Sunday and how many you are willing to play, and how many you set yourself up to play, is basically how good of a Croc player you are. This is the most important aspect. And then next up is 8-cost Crocodile. On play, when your opponent's character cost 9 or less, cannot attack, and if your opponent's character cost of 8 or character cost 0, you draw 1 card. So think of this as like a mini freeze Doffy, but repeatable every turn. One of your crocodiles, also on KO, try to from your hand, play this character. So you can KO with leader, and then immediately bring it back and activates on play again, over and over and over. This is really strong, obviously. Freezing 2 bodies a turn is your core, and it's hand neutral, it's super good. Also, it just can't be KO'd, because you just bring it back, and then you freeze something, and then you draw a card. It's incredible. This card, having this on KO, was dirty, but it's amazing. This is generally your late game play. You start playing these, and then you don't stop. Most of the time. You stop when you run out, and then hopefully you're playing a Sunday, or you stop when the game ends. That's about it. But what else do we do with cost 0 characters? Because we have proc, and we have some cool effects over here. But ideally, you can also hot couture them. This is an OP14 event. Main, give character -3 cost, then a character that costs 0 cannot be set as active during the next refresh phase. This, in combination with Croc late game, like let's say your opponent has 3 9-cost bodies on field. One of them is rested. 2 of them are rested, probably, let's be honest. You can Crocodile 1, trash Crocodile off leader, -10 cost the rested one, bring it back out, freeze the active one, and then hot couture the rested one, and they just have no swings next turn. And like, what do? They just lost like that. That was probably 3 turns of pressure. You know, if it's 3 9 costs, that was 3 turns of building bodies to have them all just turned off by a single like combo. And yeah, Hawkins was great. Why run 4 or why not run 4? It's kind of tricky. You don't always you kind of always want to see it, but late game, if that makes sense. I think you could run 4, but like looking at this list, every card that's at 3, you really want at 4, if that makes sense. It's just we can't run all these cards at 4. That's like that's another playset of cards. So you kind of just struggle with 3. And then Ground Death, main, rest 2 Dawn, so 3 total. Negate if or less, this turns off blocker, else you go for lethal. With leader can negate like blocker beard, which is cool. More importantly, counter if you have 10 more cards in trash, 1 of your leader character cards gain plus 4,000 power during this battle. The 4K counter for 1 Dawn. Emu runs it, it's really good. It's really good. And also this goes for characters, so you can defend super hard late game. Having 4+4s +10 2Ks is just awesome. I highly support this card. Incredible. Getting 4 alts of these low key, it's gonna be hell, but whatever, that's fine. So yeah, what do I think Croc places in the meta? This deck is just I should get into the end actually. Yeah, let's go for 2 seconds. Okay. Well, with all that in mind, let's go hop into some games. Yeah, let's go jump in. We're going to Doffy. We're going first. This hand's really bad. Huh? Okay. It's interesting. I mean, it's terrible. Let's just be real. This is really bad. Am I playing this Wednesday here? Just swinging the sugar next turn? Probably. So swing in a sugar and then also pop so I can have a 0 for Mr. Gem. This also means we're taking first life. Baby 5's fine. I need to take first life. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's very good. Ooh, that's kind of hard. I just don't have anything in trash for Phantom, you know? I need to take Searcher here, just because I need to find Sunday or Croc to start actually doing what my deck does. Ideally, the Searcher finds one or the other. Trouble? That's a 2K. One. Hopefully he doesn't give me a card for it, but he might. I don't think it's unreasonable for him to. That's fine, actually. So let's Makito. Take Sunday. Okay, we're in a fine spot here. I'm gonna do this. I'm actually just gonna leave Wednesday here, I guess, to be swung into. I could just get its effect off naturally. Oh, I need to put this in trash. Oopsies. Damn. I had a later effect Makito. That's fine. This is just getting blocked. That's fine. Okay. This still works because we actually get a good value. This is weird. I don't normally play this deck like this. We're gonna go Sunday into Bentham into this Wednesday. And just take out this Monet, I guess. We'll take it out on our turns. God, why are you such a prick? Mill 2, yes. Trash, reduce. Okay. He gave me a 2K, right? He has not used leader effect yet. I'm gonna have this swing 600. Yes, that's the start. Sure. I have this swing here. I mean, it is what it is. If he plays 10 drop next turn, I at least want to get a swing at life. The search is functionally required to hit Croc or Sunday here, I think. I'm going to be in a really bad spot if it doesn't. Go 5 here, please. If you guys, I just grab Croc at the trash. Thank God. Was that a misplay on his part? Maybe. I think having a 5K beater is also just a pain for him to deal with. Leave that up and see. Takes you to the reader. Do this, draw. We're gonna search. We're taking ground death here. Are we? We're gonna have another search next turn. So we are taking ground death here. Don't want to cycle out. I want to search next turn. I don't think I need 2 patchworks, but I definitely don't need 2 of these. Actually, I just don't need those. I need this on field, but we're gonna have to struggle without it for now. Two Worlds of the Sea. We're at turn 5, and we're at 4 and 5 life respectively. This is gonna be a game. Dick gets the 10 drop. He's gonna. They could just KO Sunday, to be honest. Took both of those. Interesting. This dude got no idea. I'm not doing anything next turn at the moment. Goes not for another 8 drop. Interesting. This card is pretty bad on this matchup, but I respect that he played it. Next turn I need not to see that, frankly. I need so much. I need this on fields, because I need a Sunday. If I'm not seeing Sunday Croc off the search, slash. Okay, I'm seeing Sunday and Croc. I want Croc, I want Sunday. I kind of want Sunday, to be honest. This sucks, because I really want to get. If I get Makita on field, or Zala, Sunday, yeah, Zala, I just need Croc. I'm just always taking Croc here. We'll go 2. This Valentine's putting in work, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, actually, I can't Sunday, because then I can't trash Crocodile off later, which is true. I forget that sometimes. You really can't Sunday after a Croc chain. Yeah. Sure. You can ask that. Doesn't really make a difference to me. Freeze. Don't mill too, for no reason. Freeze. This is gonna be interesting. He can 10 drop, but it's actually pretty minimal value. Kill Sunday. Sure. Sure. Uh-oh. He's going Scuba and have a play next turn. Well, that saves that problem. This is gonna have to go into Babe and Searcher, which is fine. 5. I'm also gonna try and kill these 2. There's no reason for me to swing any more, because he can later effect. Yeah, give me 1K. I could Couture this. And just freeze this. Babe, Searcher. 2K. Is there a Croc in my trash? No, there's just a Sunday in my trash. So this Babe's turning into that. Don't mill. I am gonna mill out, that's my concern. Freeze. That's good. Freeze. Maybe 5. That's actually pretty good for me. Well, I guess yeah, he didn't have anything else to because he was on 7 on. Right, because he did Doffy plus Virgo plus Leader. He can ramp to attack. Interesting. This has been a good game so far. Which I think we started with a really bad hand. Brock just kind of fixes hands. I'm interested in taking this. Countering this and then doing that. Ground Death 1 plus Tempo. Die. I have another Croc in my hand, so we're gonna just take a 2k here. We're gonna have Croc plus the Couture we saved from way earlier, because then he Dawn opens, that's big. No Soul Slipping Sword. So this is gonna get 10 cost gross, and these two are gonna get normally can't attack. Which means I'm going at this. I don't necessarily need Dawn open, but I don't think he's sitting on a bunch of 2Ks, and I would if I refuse like everything he does, this is fine. So I'm gonna turn off all his plays, right? With Croc and Couture. Oddly enough, I think my priority here is prolonging this game. Just because he's on such low Dawn that he's kind of running out of good plays, and he already has an 8 cost in trash. Let's get a 2k out of him. Sorry, I just a card. Reduce this. Don't mill. Pitch. Draw. Couture. He has 7 cards left in deck. We're going to return off Croc and Leader. So 5, 3, 1. That gives us 3 turns to play the game. We have to not mill off anything else, which is actually feasible. 3 turns should be enough. I'd have to give my whole hand to defend this. Oh, I should think it's 2Ks. Is it worth giving 2Ks for? I think so. At this point, these 2Ks aren't giving me much else. 8 liter. I can bring this down to 7 with Wednesday. We're gonna keep it in mind. I'm gonna freeze this for now. I think getting rid of this guaranteed is really good. I can bring this all the way down to 4k. Down to 7 should be enough. I could just bring it down to 4. And then I give it a Dawn, so that seems wrong. Because I just go 17 now. No, you can't have counter. Oh, yeah, you can't have counter 17. That's guaranteed lethal. Oh, he didn't have counter in general. Really? If he hadn't done that, this would have gone here, and it would have given me a 2k. And then this just dies to, well, actually, it just dies to leader swing, and then I take last life anyway. Yeah. And then he has, like, the what, the 9k? Yeah, he has the 9k body. So this would go 6 in here, and then I would go, just 10 lead, and I just hold my Dawn open. Yeah, that's pretty good. That game went on for a while. I do like games that go longer. Croc, I think, is generally favored into Doffy. I think Croc is generally favored into most decks, to be honest. That's, like, my hot take. This matchup tends to go pretty good, though. because they are an 8-cost deck, so we get our uh, drawing going on pretty early, and they just can't do anything about Crocodile. And their 10-drop can like you can play 10 cost and you can remove a Sunday, but at that point, like I even have 2 or 3 Crocs on field, so like you're removing a single threat, and then these 10s obviously swing higher than that 10, so even if you direct here, you still need to give me counter. I think he played it well, but it's just. Oh, besides, I think swinging at that Babe that one turn was a mistake. I don't know. I don't think it mattered. I don't know if we got the Crocodile off the search afterwards, but I do think it was a mistake. But regardless, we'll play Dark on it. Again, it is what it is. I think Crocodile's very strong. But yeah, let's move on. Alright, we got a Boa. Kind of a scary deck, to be honest. Yeah, we'll see. We're going first, too. Tragic. This hand's really bad. This hand's not very good, either. Let's say Croc here. No Grandma? No Hiyori? That's not the Grandma I'm worried about. We got this. Don't drop. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna hope this draws me into a Sunday. It didn't. Drew me into a Croc. I don't necessarily need a Croc right now. I'm gonna go for Event. Draw me into a Sunday. Okie dokie then. Mood. We'll grab Ground Death. It's, I think, online. We'll go 5. No trigger, buddy. Let's go. I'm gonna mill off Leader here because we're playing Babe next turn anyway. No, Miss All Sunday. Where is she? He's gonna swing 6 here. I'll just give it to Jay. Then we'll set up Babe. I guess I could swing at this actually. And play Gem. That's real. Don't mill. What are you gonna do? Oh my god. Well, I might need you, honestly. That's the point next turn. I'd rather just have Babe. Let me pass. If we get Miss All Sunday here, this hand goes like bonkers. But I get the feeling it's not gonna happen. Unfortunately. Very unfortunately. Really? Marigold build? Okay, we're looking at Marigold build. That's good information. 6, 6. I'm gonna 2k the first one. I'll take this one if it swings. This should swing. Missile Sunday top deck. No! Okay. We struggle. Struggle bus. Let's go. This mills do. I just trashed a Sunday. Cool. I'm gonna play Daz here and just get rid of this tiny annoying blocker. And then I'm just gonna go 7 leader. Damn. Yeah. No Sunday on 7. Really, that feels outrageously unlikely to happen. Brutal. What is this? Screw me, I guess. Y'all. I mean, yeah, Boa Hancock's good. Base 7k swinger, I guess. This is gonna hurt. We have Croc next turn. We stop 2 of these things from attacking. We're losing like 3 life here. 2 if I want to keep the blocker? Jesus Christ. 11? Sure, bud. It's not that bad. It's pretty bad. This is brutal. This is 8. This is 8? Okay. Ground death this cleanly, yeah. This is gonna swing an amount at me. Another Croc is good. I'll actually take another Croc pretty gladly. We'll get Babe and Crash. It's okay. Obviously. Well, I'm gonna stop this whole board from attacking this turn with Croc Couture. Oh Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. Freeze. I want to keep this rested because it's a blocker. Don't mill. Toss Phantom. Freeze. That sucks. Freeze. Plays 9 cost here. Swings a lot. I have no counter, so. Another 6 cost, sure. There's a lot more of these control-y boas going. If I had 2k here, I could actually kind of punish this. But I don't. If I had a 2k, I'll play it. It's okay. I'm just taking this. Not splitting? 9? Sure. Go off. Okay, this is the blocker. I mean, I can even like do this. I will do that. Don't mill. Freeze. Patchwork top deck. Sunday top deck. Too late for you, girl. This can swing and then I'll patchwork this. He plays swings. We have 5k counter. He can't swing 10 at me 3 times, so we have that going for us. He almost can't swing 10 at me 3 times. With events, the cool event that exists and is real that I don't remember the name of off the top of my head. Perfume Fever, that's it. Yeah, Perfume Fever plus leader. Red Rock, sure, cool, yeah. Reasonable reaction. Well, there's one Rock somewhere. What's his hand? 2k counter? That's good to know. he gonna go for this? Sure. Pretty much just sitting in hand. Sunday here? Does Babe help me at all? No. Search ground death, hopefully? That's not ground death. That's a 2k at least. I know this seems like a lost cause. I don't think it really is. But maybe it's not. He can give me his 2-1Ks here. He should give me his 2-1Ks here, yeah. And we take out Annoying Promo. $18,000, we're just gonna counter that. $9, $13, $15, $17, $19. This is hell. 9, 13, 15, 17, 19. And then 2k, 1k, 1k, block. Oh, that feels good. That feels really good. Incredibly lucky. But a win is a win, ladies and gentlemen. I still got a lethal. I still got a lethal. 7. Nine. Oh my god. I'm surprised we got that, honestly. This pro was surprisingly good. No. Oh, that's the GG. His chat's muted, that's fine. This pro was surprisingly good. I can imagine my boas don't run it. You know, space, whatever you're cutting for it is making the deck worse. But all in all, that felt all right. I mean, this wasn't a normal boa game, but as far as like again, this is worse than into me than most cards, I guess, or it's just better into Croc than most things. I just cannot remove it. So I'm pretty content with how that went considering this card. Again, I don't know. I think some of these boas play really passively, and it's very interesting to watch. But yeah, let's move on. Whoa, we got Mihawk. Okay. There we go. All right, we got Mihawk. We're going first. I actually really like this hand. We have French Searchers. We have Double Finger. Double Finger's really important in this matchup, in my opinion. We're taking Sunday here. I need Sunday. If he gets Boat, we could get kind of punished off of Double Finger, off of not having a Double Finger. Sorry. Great Christmas. That's fine. Searchers. I'm not doing anything else this turn. I think I can actually keep the Search event. Take another Sunday here. Take Croc. That's fine. Yeah. So a big thing for this matchup, put Babe in trash, is having. Man, I need to put you on this. Sorry, my brain says 2 plus zones. Double Finger is really big for this matchup. I find it, in my opinion, to be one of the better cards. You just get around. This. What's this 5 gonna be? Bonnie would be kind of annoying. I'm gonna counter this because I know a bigger swing's coming next turn, and I want to stay decently healthy. But this is just gonna immediately turn off his on-curve Corona, which is nice. I'm gonna trash for Sunday, and there we go. Yeah, so now Corona just hits 2 if he does. That doesn't do anything. Tashiki, sure. Tashiki's actually fine in my experience. Is he gonna rest? Is he gonna swing 5? I'm gonna counter this because I feel like it's 2 swings. Yep. Sure. Take a 2K. Okay. Mr. 1 is in trash. We're gonna go Sunday. Mr. 2, we're gonna go Miss Wednesday here. This is gonna reduce this. We're not gonna mill. We're gonna bring out Mr. 1. Reduce this. Miss Wednesday pop minus 3K. 6 at 3. 5 life. Like, that right there is super oppressive on curve. And honestly, that was something I looked up on the spot. That is not a line I had planned. So that was pretty good. We could low-key repeat that. I don't know. Croc's kind of weird. Or sorry, Shanks is kind of weird. I never feel the need to get rid of Shanks. This card is kind of mid into us. Because everything's already big, and Mihawk's weak to pokes. You know? So... I guess I could pretty easily get rid of it. What am I doing next turn? Miss all Sunday again? Just that same line we just did. Bring this down to 6 and swing into it a bunch. Yeah. That does mean this is swinging 5 life. Don't need to know. Bring out. Where did he go? Here. This is at 6 now. 10? Oh, this is a 7. I need to do math better. If he has... Am I worried about Spiderweb? I'm worried about Spiderweb enough to still 8. It's not Spiderweb, sorry. Paradise Waterfall. There's just so many counter effects they can run, right? Spiderweb. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll go 5. We'll go 7. He's already really low on life. But he's at 10. Wanda though, sure. Yep, reach down 3. Worst case I will do some attacking next turn with Croc. And then probably just Sling Life. We'll counter for that. This swing's gonna go through wherever this goes. That's like actually kind of annoying, because, yeah, now I can nerf my stuff. Let's do this. Cycle out you, reduce again, freeze, cool. We'll go 7. He's gonna lob Beppo next turn. That's fine. For another 7. Whoa! That's really telling. He doesn't have any, not even just 2Ks, not no 1Ks either. He's just sitting on events and bricks. Which means he leaves. He's not, why did you give me that? Weird. But valid, he can't do anything here. He can play, I don't know why he gave me Dead Man's Game over one of these two, but he can dig. But he can't like search anything relevant. Doesn't know if he has 9 cost in here. 9 cost Mihawk? Really? A 9 cost? So let's see. He can play like Corona. He can maybe search something. But realistically, no matter what, he's just dead next turn. I probably top deck him. Yeah. Yeah. He's just dead next turn. He's no pressure here. We're still on 4 life. I mean, obviously, he can attempt to go for game with a bunch of 5s, but that's just not gonna happen. And yeah, that just be how it be, I guess. But I mean, yeah, good game. That's pretty fun. We got Gecko. We're gonna go second. This is a hand. I'll take it. Actually, this is cool. Double searcher. I want to see this turn off Chrono. Just negate it. But I want it in my trash because I want to play this one. So I think I'm just taking ground death here. Well, that's good, I guess. I kind of already have one, so it's less good. But we can give it. Actually, that's easy. That's kind of annoying. He doesn't have any trash, so I'm actually really comfortable swinging here. Because there's no threat of a trigger body into a guy that has no trash. Does establish Hogback. Some trash. Again, I'm just gonna get double finger out. Search event? Absalom, sure. Reasonable. I'm cool to take this one. Corona? Sure. We'll go 5 at Absy. Sure. Do I need to mill 2? Yeah. Play this. Corona can't do anything. Just kind of turns off the Filler Bark Engine, low-key. It hurts. It does. I'll say it hurts. I don't think any Gecko is playing the Filler Bark stage, but if they were, another good example for Doffy. Oh, I just give the Mickey to Adam hand. Done. Thank you. You're the goat. Real. Grab. Can we see out of trash by Akazu? Yeah. Mood. I'm gonna take this hit. We're about to draw a ton of cards anyway. I think we're just going into Babe and Searcher with Sunday. So, What's in his trash? Hog back from in front of him? Do this. Six. What do you make the Kumasi? Nope. Cool. Think about these then. No triggers? There's a trigger. All my getting love triggers. I could actually replay this just to mess them. But I was just gonna play Hog back here. I guess I could still. And remove this. With the 7k. Figured I'd just grab Babe though. And keep the 6k on the field. Yeah, I'll take this. I'll pass. He's gone wide. We've still been taking life though, so we're in a good spot. Gecko Moria is gonna end up being really bad to play into me because it's just gonna get frozen. I think he'd rather just go really wide. You got me. Yeah, she's a 7k. Babe is gonna turn into a 2k, I believe. Actually, watch it turn into a Croc, to be honest. Not gonna lie. I'm willing to give him this body, but I'm gonna save it as much as I can, as conflicting as that sounds. Because I want him to keep spending on it. There we go. Yeah. That's the leader. And now we can just start. I have... I mean, I don't know, I guess I can start. Can't attack. I don't need that in hands. Let's just go life. He has a full board, so no triggers are gonna bother me. I could just clean board now, though. Now that he's done that. I'm gonna keep the tour in my hand. Just have no reason not to. And we're gonna stop this from attacking, because if this is rested, I can freeze it next turn. Sweet. We have that too. Babe's gonna grab our Croc then. In this case. Sure, just pops that to one. Reasonable. Grab 6 cost Moria? Sure. I'm not terribly afraid of it. We'll take use trigger. 2k. We'll do it 2k because Babe can grab our Croc at the trash. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Block, resolve. Where's Crocky? There he is. So we're gonna answer 3 bodies here. That's a lot. He's gonna have Hog back to swing with next turn. Guess it doesn't have a Hog back in trash. So I think he plays out here, I can just kill. Probably Absalom, I'd assume. Does it need to be Perona so I don't lethal him? That is so funny. No, it's Absalom. This 8 is gonna go leader because his board is full. So trigger body isn't gonna help him. And then leader effect reduces this to 0. Crop comes out, freezes this. I guess I can just lethal him, right? No, let's go down here. The lethal plan's a little silly because he could get Chrono Trigger and freeze this. Yeah. Freeze. Don't mill. Hit you. Do that. Do that. Here you go, buddy. Like, could I go for game there? Yeah, let's be real. Probably. Do I have any reason to, necessarily? No, I'm fine. I'm not in a bad position at all. Sure. That's just gonna get ground death. No done open? No brick that? Cool. Let's do... I want this to swing. See if any 8 costs. He has 1 8 costs in deck somewhere. I'm gonna assume it's not in his... Gosh, we're gonna go 4. I don't think it's a 2k. I'm gonna gamble isn't a 2k. Mood. And then 9. What are you bringing out? Rest it. Sure. 10. Or 11. Jeez. Rematch? I'm good. I should have gone for lethal that previous turn. I kind of forgot he can heal off later. Doesn't come to mind very often. But, yeah. Let's, should I? I guess I should just gone for lethal. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I play games too long sometimes, just something I gotta keep in mind. One of my flaws in this game. I learned on Phoebe. It happens. But yeah, I mean, Thriller Bark Engine just gets kind of gutted by Double Finger here. Not being able to use Corona in the slightest is rough. And then on top of that, wide board and stops your big guys from swinging. Your 8 costs. So, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's move on. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed those games. I think Croc is incredibly strong. I don't know, I played a lot of decks. I don't think anything has felt quite as impressive as Crocodile has. And I don't know, I think it's really underrated. Genuinely, I will be taking this deck to locals, and this will be my main competitive deck for a long while. It feels really good to play. I think it also fits my playstyle. It's very slow, very methodical, very late game, which I'm a very big fan of. I have generally found, so let's search up leader, and OP14. Your matchup spread's actually pretty good. So, looking here, mirrors 50-50, obviously. Thriller Bark Engine is pretty much fine as long as you see your double fingers, because Prona just, as long as he won, because Prona just can't do anything, and then their deck is mostly turned off. Doffy's also fine as long as you double finger, because 10 costs doesn't do anything, and their 8 costs just get turned off by Croc, and you can kind of just swing forward. Boa's scary. I haven't played into a very standard Boa yet, but I think it's unfavored. I just also don't know how to play into Boa, so it might just be a skill check. Jinbei is fine. You deal with small bodies really well. You can add tons of value off stat phones. And again, if you can get a double finger down, they just can't bounce Sunday, and really they can't bounce Crocodile regardless. So that's kind of a problem. They need to spend turns red rocking this. Excuse me. They need to spend turns red rocking this, which is just such a loss in aggro for them. And if they're red rocking this and like they don't have a body for you to really worry about like a Jinbei, you can kind of just miss all Sunday. Mihawk has also been interesting. I think it's generally favored. I haven't lost to Mihawk yet, but they felt like pretty close games. If they like, I see tons of balls in Beppo. just because Croc can't handle 10 costs, like multiple 10 costs back to back super easily. So like that second long echo kind of gets to start swinging, but you also get to start swinging like a turn early with your Crocs. And 10 on 7, especially for such a bricky deck, is fine. Plus, you deal a lot of wide swings early game with like your Bonk Ray targets and your Sunday and all that, so you can usually get a lot of life off early. I have not played into Law. I, I don't know. I don't imagine the Turbo Law is not particularly strong. Um, really, you can just turn off your bodies. You have Rush, which is generally annoying to deal with, because, if they play 9 cost Law and they just win 10k Rush twice, that kind of sucks. Of course, you do have, again, Daz Bones to kind of handle that, so that's pretty lucky. Back a set, I haven't tested in the Sabo or Roger or uh, Bonnie. Bonnie's running Killer Barks are probably the same. Emu I found to be fine as long as you're playing Missile Sunday and then playing into Bonkray and just leaving Bonkray, because they can Mars it, but then you can just put a double finger and get a 7k body. So like they're going down a card and you're gaining 2k power out of a body, which is fine. And then Missile Sunday is obviously just swing 8 or a turn, they can't interact with us. And then your Crocs also get to like your Crocs turn off their 2 bodies, and then you're probably using their 2 blockers, so they have like one thing to swing with, and that's if you let it live, which is generally I don't think hard to avoid. Um, so like that feels fine. Ace is bad. I'll be straight with you. Ace is bad. Um, Ace is also not that relevant anymore, so that's okay. But Ace is bad. I won't lie. And then Luffy can't do its thing of play 9 cost Zoro and win. Because it just gets croc frozen. So it is what it is. I don't struggle with it much. I think it's fine. Beyond that, I don't think a lot of these leaders are relevant. We'll have to see what Kuzan and Sanji get into. Sanji's not that bad. I think if you just play your Sundays and play your Croc when you need to, it's fine. But Sanji's also very leader skill dependent. Rosinante with EPO4 cards has been fine. Zoro's not relevant in the deck. Coral is not relevant. I think that's it for leaders. Blue Purple's probably fine as well. I haven't tested too much into it, but you can proc their Sanji combos like off rip, so whatever. And then UNAMA's EPO3. So yeah, that was a bad idea. Alright, we're back. Sorry, my sim almost crashed. I had to recover. Um, Next time I won't click off leader search and just search every card in the game. That was a bad idea. But yeah, that's it for Crocodile. I love this deck. Ton of fun. I'll be playing it more in the future. Um, what about content? I need to make more content. I want to make more content. I have an actual PC now, which I might show a picture of. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. But it's made the whole process a lot easier. And instead of using like the snip tool and Clipchamp as I did before, very professionally, I have like OBS and DaVinci Resolve. But as much as I hate to admit it, like no matter the tools to my disposal, I still have to like actually use them, and I'm not a motivated person, so we'll see. Hopefully, hopefully, I'd like to. As for things I want to play, not much. I haven't enjoyed a lot of leaders recently. I think Emu is kind of fun, albeit still kind of boring, very repetitive for me. Um, I kind of want to check out the Control Jinbei Marineford cover because I thought that was cool. Supernova Mihawk seems interesting. I can't get behind Doffy whatsoever. I have a 50 triggers Boa I'm interested in. Emu, I want to check out. I'm interested in Saba with the new promo. The 4 cost, 6k. This one. This card's incredible for the deck. Very, very strong. But beyond that, so I don't have a ton planned. We'll see. I'll just put what comes to mind. But I hope you enjoyed. And I hope that I will see you soon. Goodbye.